Hey guys, Lytane here, and since the new Harry Potter film has come out, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, there is a lot of magic in the air, and I feel like tapping into that magic with my hockey stick. Not my wand, because I'm going to be looking at the Dresden Files. The Dresden Files is a TV show that aired all the way back in 2007, but it only got a half season of 13 episodes. Paul Blackthorne plays the leading role of, and I've always wanted to say this on camera, "You're a wizard, Harry Dresden." Harry Dresden is a washed-up magician who actually can do real magic. He offers to help people in need, usually for money, but sometimes he does it just out of the goodness of his heart. Lieutenant Murphy, played by Valerie Cruz, goes to Dresden to help her solve crimes that are unusual. She doesn't believe that he truly is a wizard or that there is magic, but she knows that when she works with him, the bad guys usually get caught. To help him out, he has Bob, played by Terrence Mann. This is the Alfred to Dresden. He is very knowledgeable, studied different subjects, and knows a lot about all the different lore of the show. He also keeps Dresden in check sometimes, but the major difference between him and Alfred is he's a ghost. He has been bound to his skull by some ancient magic as a punishment, and now he just serves whomever has him. This world of magic is not the usual kind like in Harry Potter though, it is darker and grittier. After Dresden's father dies and he is taken in by his uncle, he vows to figure out what really happened as well as try to help out people along the way. There are a few twists, but being so short I can see why it's called a file and not a novel. The Dresden Files was based on a series of books by Jim Butcher, and I personally have never read them, so I can't actually compare the book to the show. But I have been told that the books are superior, and usually that's true. They do go on for a lot longer, and they do have more details to the plot, which sadly the show did not get to explore upon because of such a short season. I think the choice of Paul Blackthorne to play Dresden was a great choice. He isn't the most handsome man in the world, but he does have a rugged charm to him, and that suits Dresden's character and the world so nicely. He plays the part of a hopeless person trying to hope. He does a similar thing in Arrow, to be honest, and I like him in that too. The side characters in the show are a mixed bag, however. Lieutenant Murphy is a hit and miss with me, and she has some great scenes, but then other times she just isn't interesting and doesn't put much effort in. Morgan, who is a representative of the Wizard Council, is much the same, but at least he's a bit more interesting because he has a mysterious background. The strongest character besides Dresden, though, is Bob. He is funny in both wit and physical humor, and he has a very interesting backstory that I wish I got to see more of. The relationship between him and Dresden is fantastic and feels pretty natural most of the time. I like the unique world that this is set in. Not only is magic there, but it isn't clean and, well, magical. It feels like a struggle to use, and they break a few tropes and cliches along the way. For one, Dresden doesn't use a magic wand or staff. He uses a hockey stick. This kind of DIY magic appeals to me because it also makes it feel slightly more real. They don't just stop at wizards though. Most supernatural things seem present with ghosts, vampires, and demons, and each one of them try to have an original aspect as well. In the episode Things That Go Bump, the whole cast is sealed in Dresden's house and everybody has to try and escape. The only problem is that darkness is everywhere around the house, and escape is impossible. Being an enclosed episode, all the characters have to interact with each other a lot, and there is a great dynamic with everybody, and even some secrets get revealed, and it is honestly one of the best episodes of the show. But after this episode where things are brought up, the next one has everyone happy and fine with each other like the episode didn't air in the right order or something. It's a little frustrating to say the least. My absolute favorite episode of this show is What About Bob? I can't go into too much detail into this episode because it has a lot of spoilers, especially to do with our favorite guy, Bob. But I have to say that Bob's performance in this was really, really good. The special effects in the show can be a bit crummy at times due to its age and budget, but they do look good at times. The main set is creative and filled with lots of props, but most of the places in the show look pretty bland and boring in comparison. Due to a small audience and a lack of interest, this show wasn't producing the numbers to warrant a second season, so it was cancelled. I honestly think that if the show was released a few years later, it would have found a lot more success. With the culture shift to vampire and supernatural dramas, this could have fit in, but would have been different enough to stand out. I say the Dresden Files is worth it. Due to its originality and a good cast of characters, I think this show is worth checking out. Seeing as how the show was only 13 episodes long, it is easy to smash through. While not all 13 episodes are great, a lot of them are pretty good, and the stories, mysteries, and world that they set up had so much potential to keep growing. And who knows, maybe if I generate enough interest in the show, we can get another season on Netflix. So guys, tell me what you thought about the Dresden Files. I bet you that most of you have never heard of it, because it is a bit of a small show and it only lasted half a season, so it's a bit obscure to be honest. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye!